we moved to Finland. All right. I'm going to start for the next half dozen videos, me saying we moved to Finland, because I feel like I made an official we moved to Finland video for here, TikTok, Instagram, but then I still get comments being like, you moved to Finland? So I want to start off the video. Yes, we moved to Finland officially, permanently. We are here. Okay. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Swabby Boom here with another eating video. What's going on? How are ya? Today, I'm breaking my fast. It is 3 p.m. I have not eaten anything since 7 p.m. yesterday. And today on the menu, wifey hooked it up. We got some scrambled cheesy eggs. They're really whisked and fluffy and tons of cheese. I got some avocado with salt and pepper on it. And I got some tempura shrimp with a little pineapple sweet chili sauce and some pineapple on top. I really wanted to do like a spam with eggs and rice with the pineapple kind of thing that I did like a while ago, but there's no spam. I've seen it. I've seen the spam here, but that situation earlier, we had a rough morning and a lot of triggery, dumb, small things like the wheel on the stroller broke. We forgot shoes for the baby, like a lot of different little things that kind of triggered us this morning. So we had a rough morning. So when we went to the grocery store specifically to make this spam and eggs with rice meal and they didn't have the spam, it was like, that's it. We're just going to do this. But I swear I saw spam. I saw spam at Prisma or City Market or S Market. I just don't know where. And given that situation, it gave me the idea to like, let me talk about the differences and what's available and what's good and what's not food-wise in grocery stores compared USA to Finland. So anyways, let's get this thumbnail first and foremost, and we'll get it going here. Let me get one here, and let's see. Okay, that's good. I want to try this first before I dig into the eggs. I don't have a ramekin because we don't have one, but let me get this on here. Ooh. Very good. Wow. I need another one of these. That's banging. Wow. And just fair warning, a lot of the things I'm comparing are, one thing that's like annoying me is like, I've automatically become the representative of the United States of America by being over here. I'm not. When I compare things USA to Finland, I'm really just comparing my life over there compared to my life over here. Okay, nothing's black and white. I like different things. I'm an immigrant from the States, but I'm also an immigrant to the States. I was born in Mexico, so there's just, bear with me, okay? Just because I'm saying something's good and saying something's not good doesn't necessarily mean it's truth to everybody. It just means truth to me. So, recently, I actually had somebody ask me, do you miss the States? It's funny because I don't really miss the States yet. Like, I miss my family. But I've never, throughout like my 20 years, like from teenage years or my adult, like my 20s and my 30s, I moved around a lot. I moved around a whole lot. So there was times where I did live near them, and there was a lot of times, most times, where I didn't live near them. The avocado is banging. So, not only am I used to living far from them back in the States, but they're also used to being far from me. And I know a lot of you guys know what I'm about to say, but a lot of you guys also don't know. The United States is humongous. It's huge. It takes like 6 days driving from one end of the United States to the other. So when I tell them like, oh, I was really far from them, people are still, well, you still could have visited and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I was very far. At one point, they lived in Connecticut, which is north of New York City. And I lived all the way on the other side of the country in Arizona near LA. So I miss my family. I really miss them now more than ever, only because, not because I'm homesick, but because I have a baby and they want to see him, you know? I am happy that they got to be there when he was born in NYU hospital. So it's a give and take. Abby lived there for a very long time near my family. You know, there was a lot of milestones in our relationship, you know, that her parents didn't get to see. Now it's her parents. Now it's her family's turn to be around us, you know? But like I said, back to what I was saying, I miss my family, but I'm more like, I miss the food, yo. I miss my family's food. I also miss certain types of American food. It's not often I miss it, because there's a lot of things here that are the same. But lately, and I've been saying this for years, my favorite food in the United States is surprisingly not from New York. I love New York food. I love the pizza, the bagels. I love the pastrami sandwiches from Katz. I love Chinatown and all the pork buns. I love, like, it's the best. You can get everything all together in a small little area. New York's not big, by the way. In New York City, like Manhattan, it's such a small landmass. I mean, you have to have all of that amount of people in there smushed together and all those different cultures. It's so nice to be able to just hop on the train a few minutes and have like the best this and the best that in the world, you know? But my favorite food that I've been missing lately is good old Southern Alabama. Good old Southern biscuits and gravy. Sausage and biscuits. And they have sausage here. They have so many different kinds of sausage. It's amazing. The variety is crazy. But they don't have that classic country style, a little bit spicy, tons of sage, like round, smaller patty type of sausage. They don't have that here. I'm sure if I really looked, I could find it and then pay up the butt for it. But, you know, it's hard to find. So most things in Finland you can find, technically find. But what happens is now there might be a level of you having to travel to another city or paying a little bit more, you know, things like for example, there's not that much Mexican ingredients in Finland, obviously, like it makes sense, right? But here's the capital, Helsinki. Here's Turku, which is another like cool like city, kind of like Philly, like New York, Philadelphia. I live right here in the middle. So I live 45-minute drive to Turku, an hour drive to Helsinki. And come to find out, somebody hit me up and let me know that there is a Mexican grocery store in Helsinki. I looked it up. It's expensive, but there's a lot of things you can get there that you can't get anywhere else, right? Tortillas, frijoles, adobo, sazon, which I have a bunch of adobo and sazon. chitapines, valentina, chorizo, you know. So we're gonna make a trip out there and get it. Anyways, I came up with a country sage breakfast sausage recipe, and I'm gonna make it tomorrow. I'm gonna go buy the things tomorrow. And I'm gonna make it for Sunday breakfast. I'm making it a tradition to, after swim class with my son on Sundays, we come back home and I cook breakfast for the whole family. And I don't intermittent fast that day. And I'm gonna make the sausage, because you can just buy pork shoulder and grind it up yourself. And then a lot of the ingredients, there's a decent amount of spices that go into it, but the most important thing is like the sage, the thyme. I'm trying not to sneeze. The sage, the thyme, crushed red pepper, salt, pepper, you know, things like that. And then I'm gonna add maple syrup to it. Look at the sun, man. The sun's hitting the phone. I'm gonna add maple syrup to it and make it. Oh, and I came up with a country style biscuits, cast iron biscuit recipe. And I ordered cast irons recently because it's hard to find too. So I ordered them on Amazon, but it's like the Germany Amazon. So I have the biscuit recipe, the sausage recipe. All we gotta do is smack a couple, you know, over easy eggs on top with they have American cheese, the single slice, the ghetto ones, the individually plastic wrapped. They have that here. It's funny the amount of stuff that they have here that I would never think they would have. And then you talk to like a Finnish person that's my age or older, and they're like, 10 years ago, we did not have this. Another thing that they don't have here, which they technically do, they have like American sections in their grocery stores. And sometimes, let me move this forward. No more sunlight glare. And you guys are super close to me. All right, and sometimes you'll, in the American section of the grocery store, it's just like a bunch of wild shit that nobody buys. Like even Americans won't buy like different kinds of nerd flavors and crazy Oreo flavors that nobody, like pumpkin Oreos in the middle of like February. But every now and again, they'll have pancake mix. But it's not like the buttermilk complete where you just add water mix that I'm used to. And it's crazy expensive. So I follow other Americans that do TikToks here that moved to Finland recently. One of them, she had like a country style pancake recipe, super easy. So I'm just gonna do that. So a lot of times you can find stuff here in Finland that are similar to the States, but the taste is a little bit off. Like the peanut butter here, even though they sell Skippy and Jif, the taste is a little bit off. And I know why, because they don't have all those chemicals in it. It's like real peanut butter. But it's okay. It's pushing me to make my own pancakes. It's pushing me to make my own sausage and biscuits. So I'm excited. I'm going to make a video of it on Sunday. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for having my break fast meal. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment, subscribe. And we will see y'all on the next video. All right, so peace.